Sabrina. So the big news is that I started a Patreon. So I just wanted to let you guys know on YouTube, if you want to check out my Patreon, great, that would be awesome. I appreciate it. I am excited to offer a Patreon so that way I can go more in depth with my content, take more time to do the requests. I get a lot of requests for different topics and I don't always have time to get to those topics. And also to share more of my December daily in my Patreon, and that is what I have over here, my albums. So if you go to my Patreon, my first process video is going to be all about stories, December daily stories. I have a decade's worth of stories, and I have a great printable that you can download to give you some story ideas for your albums. And I hope you guys check it out, like I said. And I'm gonna go over a few things in this video as a little teaser, and then you could check it out if you want to. All right, so I am back at my desk, and I've stacked these albums up so high. But basically, on my Patreon, if you go check it out, one of the first videos you get to see is almost 20 minutes long, and it gives you so much detailed information on how to kind of dig through your albums and see what you can pull out as far as stories and just seeing the growth in your albums. I also took the time to not only go through my albums for you guys, but also to put together a 2-page download of all kinds of story ideas and how you could use them. Just to see, I took my digital albums, and you can see I put some post-it notes on them. So this is 2015, 2014, 12, 13, and then my very first one is on the bottom. Most of these albums should have walkthroughs on this YouTube channel, so you can go take a look. Just to give you a little more of a teaser, one of the stories I discussed was how I always open my album with my children and their ornaments. And I also really like to do an everyday type of page. So back here on day 18, I just did this, and then I did like a really fancy cover page, and then I did a pocket page for everyday life. And so I kind of do that in all of my albums. So like I said, it is a 20-minute amazing video, I think, showing you all the different ways that you can document your stories in December. Also wanted to mention just the other things that I will be doing on Patreon and kind of moving some of my projects over to Patreon. Okay, so on my Patreon, I have 3 different levels. I have friends, besties, and then scrappy besties. Basically, you're gonna get some amazing content. Even at the $5 level, you'll get 2 scrapbook process videos and a behind the scenes video and a download, and then 1 live chat crafty session where I'm at my desk making something one time during the month. I will do that. And then in the other 2 tiers, the only thing that's different is you get some more process videos and more of a variety of process videos. So some of the projects that I'm moving over to Patreon is my Mini Makers books. I am going to finish out Still Watching on YouTube. I will finish that one out. And then I think the rest of them are gonna go over to Patreon. And then same thing with my book journals. They're gonna go over to Patreon. And same thing with my journaling. Unless I'm showing you how to use a printable kit, then I will include that in the printable kit. But for the most part, my journaling stuff will go over to Patreon. I'm also looking forward to, on Patreon, kind of showing you more ways to use your stamps, using them in a way that you look at the page and you're like, that came from stamps? I thought that that was kind of manufactured. And also just more December daily goodness. So I hope you guys go check it out, and I'm excited to do this journey. So I hope you check out my Patreon. That would be awesome if you checked it out, and I just appreciate you giving it a look. And I appreciate everybody that has joined me for this YouTube journey and now this Patreon one. I'm so excited. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a good day.